Well, welcome everyone to the weekly weather briefing for Thursday, April 10th, 2025 for the National Weather Service Jackson, Mississippi coverage area. Important updates to this briefing. As always, we are in the peak for spring severe weather season, being in the month of April. So we always have to continue to monitor. Today, there's a slight risk, level 2 out of 5, for severe thunderstorms this afternoon to evening. There will be a dry period otherwise for the next week, and rivers remain in or forecasted to reach minor to moderate flood stages across the region. Key messages, as mentioned before, slight risk. We are in this peak of severe weather season, which April is the climatological peak for severe hail, tornadoes, and wind. It's going to be dry otherwise, and then we'll go over the expected forecast for the rivers. So slight risk for this area. We are expecting thunderstorms to develop this evening across the Highway 82 corridor at northern portions of the region and spread southward into the I-20 corridor through to around midnight. So we did just add some timing information on there as well. Damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour and hail up to golf ball size are the main concerns. So even though there's not a lot of rain chances with this, what does develop looks to be, has the potential to grow upscale into some pretty decent storms into this evening. But we'll see how far south into I-20 that makes it, and if it persists potentially near or just after midnight. So the latest guidance highlights chances potentially further south, right along Interstate 20. There's a low to medium chance north of I-20 where the severe weather is expected, and a much lower chance south of 20 for today. Rainfall accumulations, this is all the way through next Wednesday. We are not anticipating much, really up to around 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit higher there in the Golden Triangle in northeast Mississippi. So as mentioned before, it's going to be dry. So here's your weekly forecast. We are warming up today, have a little bit of a cool down into the weekend, a little bit cooler than normal, and then some moderation into the middle of next week. Not much rain to go around, so if you'll be lucky to get it today, and if not today, it's going to be a while before we have another good chance of rain. So the 6 to 10 day temperature and precipitation outlook look to be towards near to below normal temperatures and precipitation, and near normal temperatures and precipitation all the way through really the next 2 weeks. So pretty quiet period. Minor to moderate river flooding is observed and forecast across the region due to recent rains. So we do have some in the Pearl Basin there at Philadelphia, Edinburgh, and Carthage, either in or forecast to reach that over the next several days. The Big Black River at Bentonia, we are currently in minor stage and forecast to remain at that. The Yazoo Sunflower Basins, the big Sunflower River at Sunflower, is currently in minor and expected to peak into moderate flood stage in the next few days or later today. The lower Ouachita and Black Basins, we do have Fort Necessity. That one is a little bit further out and is due to backwater flooding, and so that's actually a couple weeks from now. So as the Mississippi River goes up, then that gauge site will increase as well. Lastly, the Mississippi River Basin, currently in some areas no flooding or action stage, but over the next week or so we are expecting a rise from rains and higher amounts of water upstream to make it down, and so moderate flood stage is expected in about the next week or so. And that will also, as mentioned before, cause some backwater flooding there at Fort Necessity.